Hey Dr. Heather, how do I do an ice cup massage again?
So that's a great question, Amber. How do we create a massage cup, and then what specific conditions will we use that massage cup therapy for?
It's about getting to the root problem.
All right, everyone. So I want to get right into this one. So I've gone ahead and I have my demo here, and yes, it is a Starbucks short cup, but honestly, any type of Dixie cup, styrofoam cup will work for this type of activity that we're going to do today. So as you can see from the cup here, I've gone ahead and drawn some blue and green. So essentially what you want to do is not fill the cup all the way up with water before putting it in the freezer, because you're going to want to leave some space, because what we're going to be doing is we're going to be tearing off the side. So this way we have something comfortable to hold, to do the massage work with. So like I said, grab a Dixie cup, a styrofoam cup, or you could run to Starbucks like I did and grab a short cup to make the ice cup that you're going to create for this massage technique. So go ahead, fill it up with water, get it into the freezer, and really let it get nice and solid. So as you can see, this is really solid. It's been sitting in the freezer for about 48 hours before we do it. Now, you might be wondering, well, what are some really great conditions that we could use this type of technique with? Well, that's exactly what I want to kind of get into today, because I've noticed that a majority of my patients do really well when we input and we use a massage cup versus just a traditional ice bag. So I want to get into that with you guys right now, because there's about 4 types of areas where we could really effectively use this type of technique. So like I said, an ice cup is very simple to create. You're just going to grab that Dixie cup, fill it up with water, and then from there freeze it overnight so it's nice and solid. Now, if you are somebody who suffers with a tendonitis issue, whether it be at the elbow, at the knee, or even at the Achilles, this is a great way to really try to get the inflammation down, because what's going to happen is you're going to put direct contact with the skin. Now, if you are somebody who's super sensitive to ice, I would highly recommend that you do not use this technique. Yes, do not use this technique, because you could have an adverse effect from it. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to go ahead and you're going to take the ice cup massage, or the ice cup I should say, and you're going to massage it on the area. So if this was the area that was being affected, because I'm suffering more from a tendonitis issue related to something like a lateral epicondylitis, more commonly known as tennis elbow. And by the way, do check out my tennis elbow video, because in there I do go through a step-by-step protocol for you guys to really help eliminate tennis elbow symptoms for good. So what we're going to do is we're not only going to just address the actual elbow area, we want to address the actual forearm muscles, and we would take the ice cup and we would go ahead and massage down in nice long strokes with some pressure to that area. Now, if we are doing kind of more the knee area where the bursa sacs are, and that could be the supra or subpatellar bursa sacs, especially if you're suffering with runner's knee, a patellar tendonitis issue, or even a bursitis of the knee, you're going to kind of go ahead and make more circular motions around those bursa sacs, because it is a small surface area. And like I said, an ice pack may not really get, that area nice and numb. Now, if you are somebody who suffers with ankle sprains, now recently I actually did suffer with an ankle sprain, so I'm looking forward to using my ice cup that I've made for this video, because now I can go ahead and really get the ice in that area. So a lot of times it may be a little harder to kind of get the ice cup to the outside of the ankle. Maybe you just don't have as much flexibility. So if somebody can assist you, great. But again, you're going to go ahead, and it's about 5 minutes that you're really going in there, whether it's the elbow, the knee, or even, like I said, the ankle, where you're really getting that ice in that little pocket area of where the inflammation is. Now, if you are somebody who does suffer with more kind of shoulder issues, you could go ahead and do the ice cup massage either to the front part of the shoulder, up here where the biceps tendon is, or you could actually have somebody go ahead and use it to get in that subscapular region. Now, granted, when we do things with ice, and you have to remember this, there are different stages of ice that you're going to feel. So you're not going to just feel numbness right away. What you're going to notice is obviously the sensation of cold. You are going to feel it, and then what you want to do is you want to feel that burning sensation. That means the ice is starting to penetrate a little bit further down into the derma, and then from there it should get really nice and numb, and that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get the ice to create a numbing effect to the area so we can go ahead and really push out that inflammation. Now, a couple people have really benefited a lot of times from going ahead and doing a little cross friction massage. So that's essentially like, doing some massage work this way, or like I said, check out the elbow video where we're gonna go ahead and do some massage work to the actual forearm. But if it is around the knee, you're gonna go ahead and do a little bit of cross friction massage. I always highly recommend use like a BioFreeze, an icy hot, Tiger Balm, whatever it is, to that area. Get in there nice and quick, short little strokes, because what you're trying to do is break up any scar tissue so things really do realign nicely. Now again, this answers Amber's question on really how to make an ice cup massage technique work for you at home by using a Dixie cup or a styrofoam cup. Anything that's gonna be, really easily tearable, because you're gonna tear it as the ice melts. Do make sure you use a towel around you because it's gonna get a little wet. And guys, for anything else that you have questions about, go ahead and drop those comments down below. As always, I'm Dr. Heather, your virtual sports chiropractor. I hope you found this video extremely helpful. So do smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe. I'll catch you all in the next video.